Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where last time our beloved Samira went from Shaker to Emira as she finally got control of the Duchy of Delax. I mean, it did take her quite a long time, it took many decades, but she was patient, she bided her time, she built up her little realm as best she could, and then eventually she did get her very deserved reward. But of course, it was not all good news last time out, as her life began to sort of collapse around her a little bit. Her beloved husband, the fantastic, the wonderful Sheikh Najib, he very sadly passed away, old age took him, which did hit Samira very hard indeed. She became melancholic and she became infirm, so I do feel like we are seeing the twilight years of Emira Samira now, which is all very sad. But you know what? She's not gone yet. There she is right there, ready to serve the good people of Delac. Let's not write her off quite yet. Let's see how she ends her rule. Now I think her first big job is to try and get our coffers topped back up a little bit, because right at the end of the previous part we spent pretty much all of our money on creating our fancy pants duchy title. So right now we only have 3 gold, which is not very much at all. So I think let's move time on a little bit and just try and get some money in. We are earning 3.8 gold per month, which is pretty good going. So hopefully we can sort of start seeing that creep up a little bit. Oh my goodness me. It's going from bad to worse. Happy has died. Our first child at the age of 39. Oh my goodness me. She has died of consumption. Oh, this is awful news. It's unravelling even more. Emira Samira. I mean, it's gone well that you've got yourself a duchy title, but my goodness me, you have suffered, Samira. You have suffered some terrible, terrible things. Okay. So you've outlived your husband. I mean, you outlived... Hang on, how's your first husband? What's he up to? Oh, he's dead. Okay, how did you die? Out of pure interest. Because we married you a long time ago. You died of natural causes. Okay, so your first husband, who you didn't really like very much. That was kind of a bit of an admin error on my behalf. But so they're dead. So you outlived that husband. And then you outlived the husband that you actually cared about, which was very sad. And now you've outlived a child. Oh, this is awful. Oh, well, how could you do this to Happy? If I have sinned, why did you not punish me instead? She was blameless, my perfect daughter. Life had so much more in store for her. She did not deserve this. Right, we're going to gain 34 stress, which is critical. So we're going to have another, potentially another kind of negative trait thing. Emira Samira just spiralling down. Okay, right, she did not deserve this. We've been overwhelmed by stress. Okay, mental break, torrential grief. Okay, so there's some options down here. What are we going to do? Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my daughter Happy has pushed me over the edge. I still remember her as a baby, so tiny, so fragile, despite that she survived growing up, growing older until now, when she suddenly stopped. I had so many hopes for her future, so many things I wished to see, which now can never come to pass. Oh, this is really sad. Okay. So is a life without her in it even worth living? We can choose that because we are melancholic. I think that's what we do. We just sink sort of deeper into melancholy and just, sort of properly sort of hide ourselves away and just become really sad. And then we've got the inapathetic one or just frozen grief. I think, we'd do this. I mean, it's the one that gives us the most stress loss, but I think because we are already melancholic, it makes perfect sense for us to do that. So, okay. We're going to lose 62 stress, but we've also lost our first child, which is very, very sad indeed. Oh, this is terrible. So, okay, right, so we're down to 3 kids. We do have a perk to choose from. I mean, this is absolutely no kind of consolation at all, but okay. I mean, we're trying to head toward administrator. I don't know if she'll get to administrator. Hang on a second. What's your health looking like? It's poor. Okay, so it's not dying, which apparently is the worst one we can have. But it's poor, so it's not looking wonderful. Okay, so I don't know if we'll get down to administrator. That's the ultimate goal, to try and get down here to get, what does it give us? +1 diplomacy, +3 stewardship, and then +5 vassal opinion. Okay, so diplomacy and stewardship, they're quite nice to have. But we need to get this first. Honoured to serve. What does that do? Powerful vassal councillor tax and levy contributions up by 20%. Yeah, okay, that's neither here nor there, but we need to get that to get down to administrator. So, okay, fine, we'll take that. Will we be around to pick up the administrator trade? I do not know. I'm not entirely sure. let's move time on and see if we can actually, get ourselves a bit of money and see if we can survive long enough to get our next trait. Now, I think to celebrate the brand new year, because it is the 1st of January in the year 1110, it's a lovely vintage year, to celebrate the new year, I think we should look at sorting out some of our holdings over here. So we currently have 4 holdings to our name. We've got Dalat Kabir, which is where we started. We've got Gimhill, which is kind of like the temple mosque type thing that we built. And then we have these 2 new places over here that we picked up in our war last time out. However, the problem is that Masawa over here and Burr over here, the new places that we did pick up, they are completely and utterly useless to us. We cannot do anything with these at all because they are tribal holdings and we're a clan government. So we don't know how to deal with these people. They're looking at us kind of very puzzled and we're looking at them puzzled and nothing is happening. So as you can see from this place here, we get no tax and no levies at all. They're not doing anything for us. So we own the land, but we might as well not own the land. They're doing absolutely nothing for us in any way, shape or form. So we need to sort this out. And there are a couple of things that we can do. So thing number 1, we can press that button down there and we can spend 500 gold, which is an awful lot of gold, to feudalise that tribe. That turns this kind of whole place into a nice clan government type area, which means that it does then generate tax and levies and we can do something with it. So we could do that. But of course, that's monstrously expensive. That's 500 gold. It's so much. But apparently something else we can do, according to lots of people in the comments, is that we can give these to somebody else. And we can now do that because we are now, an Emira. We've got ourselves a fancy title. We can now have vassals. So we could give control of these 2 places to somebody else and go, do you know what? You sort them out, please. Not my problem. You go and earn a load of money. You go and sort of feudalise them. Make them work, please. I don't want to do that because it sounds complicated and expensive. So we can just give these to somebody else. And I think what we should do is, hang on, if we go to here, I think we should give those lands to our current husband. I think Emir Arif should have control of these. Because if he does have control of those, he's very good at doing the fighting. Hang on, so he's really good at martial skills, so he can keep them under control, which is very important. But more importantly, when we eventually pass away, when Samira, on the sad day that she does part to this world, obviously Bernard will take over. And then Bernard will then be in charge of his his stepfather, I suppose it would be. So he will be, the stepfather, chappy here. So Emira Reef will be a vassal of Bernard. And that means that Bernard can have Emira Reef as his marshal and possibly as well going and doing some fighting in various wars and such like because he's really good. He's really good. So he can be a marshal, he can be a commander, he can be a knight. So we want to kind of keep him on board. So I think we should give control of these 2 places to Emira Reef. And then eventually, we can keep control of this chappie when Bernard ascends to the throne. Do we have a throne? I don't know. I'd like to think that we have a little bit of a throne, or at least a very comfy chair. Maybe not a throne, but a nice, comfortable wing-back chair type thing. So I think that's what we should do. And then kind of hand the problem of these tribal places over to our husband, who is surely very capable of dealing with this sort of stuff. So, why don't we do that now? Here you go. Happy New Year, Emira Reef. Have the Sheikhdom of Burr and the Sheikhdom of Masawa. You're going to really, really like us for that, and he's going to become our vassal. Now, does that mean we're going to get any more money from that? Because we now have ourselves a kind of, various perks and things to do with vassals, don't we? So 3.8 money, 925 troops. Okay, there you go. You enjoy those, and 3.8, but 1,222 troops. Oh, crikeys. Okay, that's very good. That's very surprising. No more money, but a huge pile of fighting folks. Okay, right. That's perfect. And he's still on the council. I know he's not the marshal. Hey, hang on. Why is he not the marshal? That's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Why can't he be our marshal? Hang on. It's not Bern. It's not House. Oh no, hang on a minute. Why can't he be our marshal? Is he not? That's because he's there. He's assistant. Oh, right, because he's that. Hang on, but he's a powerful vassal who expects to remain on the council. Oh, I thought he could be our marshal now. Okay, so that can't happen right now. But when we eventually do pass away and Bernard does take over, we can then make Arif here our marshal. And he's really, really good. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So there we go. We'll see what he can do with those lands. However, let's have a quick check of something. So that place there, control is 2. But we're not working on that place, unfortunately. Popular opinion is minus 70. And the faith is this whackism type thing. Okay, how about over here? What's the faith like over here? Right, the faith over here is Ashari, which is our faith. So they like us because we're the same faith, which is very good, I think. So that's quite nice. However, this place here, they don't like us. So can we get our sort of imam, they're now called a mufti, are they? Okay, can we get a mufti sort of person to go and convert faith over here? That would be wonderful if you could do that. It's going to take 5 years. Good grief. Okay, we might not see the end of that, but at least we've started that off. 5 years. Wow. Okay, right, fine. There we go. So some important stuff there. Let's see if our money does creep up. And I wonder how we can tell if they eventually do get sort of turned into proper holdings. I don't really know how we're going to tell. I mean, does the sort of picture change, or do we get a notification or something? I have no idea. I mean, how much money have you got? You've got 0 money. Got no money at all. You can't generate money from these places. I don't know how you're going to sort these places out. But do you know what? Never mind. There you go. That can be your problem and not ours. You enjoy. Okay, we do have a couple of things I think we need to pay attention to. So mismanaged development down here. So the Sheikhdom of Dalak gained construction slowdown for 5 years in spite of Bernard's average stewardship skill. Okay, never mind, Bernard. You gave it a good go. So what does that do again? Construction slowdown. Everything takes longer to build and is more expensive. I thought we already had that. I thought this place already had that kind of particular debuff going on. Unless we got rid of it and then it just came straight back again. That is entirely possible. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame because yeah, at some point over here in the mosque, we do need to build the monasteries. I think that would be quite nice. But yeah, if things are going to be more expensive and slightly more time consuming, I don't want to spend more money on it than we have to. Although Emira Samira is not going to be around forever, and she is very good at building stuff. She is an architect, so she's got all sorts of bits and bobs to bring the cost down. Oh, I don't know. We can't build it right now. We can't build it right now. But if we do get to around 142-ish money, it might be worth, if she's still around, it might be worth investing in the monasteries before they become even more expensive when Bernard takes over. Okay, fine. So that's one thing that's happened, which isn't great. However, this is a little bit concerning. The alliance has expired between us and whoever that might be. Caliph al-Muqtadi. Oh, he was the head of our faith. Oh, right. Yes, he was the Caliph. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So are we down to, how many allies have we got? We've got no proper allies. We've got an alliance with our husband, which is sort of understandable. And that's it. We've got no other allies. Oh, hang on. That must mean that our daughter can be brought back. Our daughter can actually be brought back home. So hang on, it's not Hugs, it's Smiley, isn't it? Let's bring you home. We lost one daughter. Let's bring you back. Here we go. Invite you to court. We're going to get in a bit of stress because we're shy. I do think that's a bit... I don't like the fact that we gain stress because we're inviting our family back. I kind of feel if we're inviting new people, yeah, I'd get that. But surely we're not that shy. We're not shy of our own daughters, are we? But okay, right, so let's bring her back because I don't want her left around over there. So we'll bring her back home. There we go. Right, so she's back. Yeah, we gained some stress, but there we go. Never mind. Right, now we need to think about alliances. We need to think about some alliances. Also, over here, Hugs. Now, I think Samira might possibly want to have her daughters kind of back home for a bit, because I think she'd be aware that she is, slipping away from this mortal plane. So I think she'd want them back home for a bit, just spend some final time with them. So, of course, she's lost Happy, so she's very sad about that. That's kind of, broken her heart even further. She's got Smiley back home, which is wonderful. Happy about that. But yeah, Hugs is married to this chappie here, with the amazing name. So, Bernardin ibn Muslihidin or whatever it is. It's an amazing name. It's wonderful. But she's married to him. And I think Emira Samira would break that divorce and bring her home. I think she would do that. Now, it does cost us quite a bit of stuff. Where is it? Where's the divorce thing? Oh, no, we can't do it. Can we not? Oh, hang on. Can we do it here? Oh, there we go. Enforced divorce. We have to click on her. So yeah, we can basically go, do you know what? You need to be divorced. It costs us a bit of piety. That's fine. That's okay. We've got plenty of that stocked up. The cost here that I'm a little bit reluctant to spend is renown, because we don't get so much of that. We get 1.02 of that every single month. So that creeps up very slowly. and spending 50 of it on one divorce does seem a lot. But I think, because, we're trying to role play this as best we can, I think Samira would bring her daughter back, whatever the cost. She wouldn't want her daughter over there just at this random court. I mean, who knows what's going on over there? So I think she'd bring her back. So let's do that, shall we? Let us spend 100 piety and 50 of our precious, precious renown on bringing our daughter back home. I don't think in her twilight years that Samira would want her daughter out there, possibly in some sort of, terrible marriage. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this was kind of arranged without us. That was arranged without us being involved at all. So yeah, I think she'd want her back home. She's not happy with this sort of arrangement at all. She's not enjoying it. So yeah, let us enforce the divorce. It is going to cost us quite a chunk of renown, but I think that's what she'd do. So there we go. It is done. So they've now parted ways. Invite you to court. Hugs is not going to come back to court. Okay. Hugs, why not? Can we run time on the slightest bit and make you come back, please? We haven't got... I know we can use a hook. We can use the hook on her because we have a weak hook. We've got the house head hook because we're the head of our house. We can use that on her to bring her back. Why doesn't she want to go? She would be leaving her child and she's her liege's relative. Oh no, yeah, she's going to be leaving her kids. Oh no, now that's probably the wrong decision. Have we just enforced a divorce for no apparent reason because then she doesn't want to bring her kids? Maybe her kids could come back as well because they are members of our family. Hang on. Can we bring you to our court? We can't invite you to court because is an unrelated child or is already cared for at a court. Invite Samira Akinid to move to your court. So we want her to come out. Hang on. What if we then bring you over? So invite you to court. We're going to bring you over. You might not like that. We've been overwhelmed by stress again. It's fine. So now she's at our court. So now does that mean that all these right there at the other court, we can't invite them in? Now I feel like we've dragged her away from her kids, which is not ideal. Maybe Samira didn't really think about that. I certainly didn't think about that. Oh no. Can we bring you over at all? No, we cannot. We cannot bring you over in any way, shape or form. Oh, now I feel like a terrible person. Oh no, not murder. Don't do a murder on them. That's bad. Okay, right. Now I feel conflicted. Because she's very happy that her daughters are back. She's really, really happy. She's like, hooray, I'm here. Her daughter, Hugs isn't overly happy that she had a divorce forced upon her. That's understandable. I get that. But yeah, now you are away from your kids. I mean, I suppose you can go and see them. Why not just invite them over? Surely you've got hooks on them. Surely you can bring them over, given that they're your kids. Surely you can just bring them over to this court with you, I would have thought. Okay, and we have had a bit of a breakdown. Where's the thing? Oh, does the thing pop up? Not pop up saying, hooray, you've gone through the stress level thing? I don't know. A well-chosen gift. It is unusual, that is true, but there is something appealing about the stuffed fox that has been placed before me. Perhaps it is the frozen vicious snarl on its lips. While the gift was anonymous, Yusef has gone to great lengths to make sure that I would figure out that he was behind it. Okay, so one of our Pharisees who has given us a stuffed fox. Okay, an animal expertly brought back to life, fit for any mantelpiece. It gives us some dread. I don't want to be known as a person with a dead fox that makes people scared. I don't want dread. That's a terrible thing to have. Okay, fine. Can we get rid of that? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? If we could just get rid of that, that'd be marvellous stuff. Okay, right. That's fine. That's a bit weird, but okay, thank you for the stuffed fox, I suppose. Okay, apparently we've gotten an idea in our attempts to align Farhad to my interests. So yeah, are we swaying this chappie? Who are you? Remind me. You're the mufti. You're the sort of, the court religious person. Okay. With the right arguments, I might be able to convince him that I am acting not merely in my own interests, but in the interest of God himself. Okay. I believe I can make a very convincing argument, or perhaps I should keep to diplomatic niceties. I mean, let's have a go at this. 45% chance of success. Let's give it a go. And it worked. There we go. Right. I don't think we need to sway him anymore. No, he's absolutely super swayed. Okay, how about then? How's the court looking? So people in court like us. That's absolutely fine. How about the knights? Do all of our knights like us? Yusef doesn't. You're the one that gave us the suspicious fox. Okay, can we sway you, please? 95% chance of success. That's all very good. Right, have you brought your kids over yet? Or are they still at the other... they're still at the other place. Oh, hang on, they're all over the... Your kids are all over the place. Because, yeah, you did, as you can see here, you are an adulterer. So you have done a little bit of excessive hugging, as people were keen to point out in the comments in the previous video. You've given out many, many hugs and written a few letters to the stork. But yeah, so some of the... Yeah, hang on. Where are you? So you're over there, and then... Oh, crikey, hang on a minute, hang on. So you're over there. So that's that one. And then you're... Where are you? So you're kind of next door. Okay, that's fine. So her middle kid is next door. And then her eldest is over here. So all of her children are in different places, which is a little bit weird. But okay, fine. I mean, you can just get on a boat and go and see them. It's fine. Don't hang around our court all day. I just want you to come back for a bit. Come back home for tea. Be back for 5:30, please. Okay, right. Move time on. There we go. Yep, that means she's arrived at court. That's all very good. However, yes, alliances are a little bit of a problem right now in that we only have one, and it's with our husband. So that is currently our military power. We've got that. Oh, there's a faction being created against us. Yeah, we'll sort that out. That's fine. They can go away. We'll crush that shortly. But yeah, we need to do something with an alliance. So how about Smiley? It's lovely you've come back. Welcome back. Yeah, we've said our goodbyes to you. I think maybe now it's time for you to go and secure another alliance for us. I mean, how about going back over here? That chappie there, we were allied to that place before. It was the dad, wasn't it? 1,777 troops. That's quite a lot. Down here, 1,500. That's 200. That's very easy. About 1,200. 300. What have you got? 5,500. Ooh. Okay. Petty King Georgios III of Macoria. Okay, that's very interesting. Hang on. Can we possibly arrange a marriage to you? Because that would be splendid. Smiley. With... Hang on, who are you two? Oh, we can't... Oh, right, we can't choose him. Okay, right, no, not that then. That's fine. I mean, what about down here? What about Abyssinia? So Abyssinia are a kingdom. So it's a proper kingdom level thing. And I think they are feudal as well. And there's not many feudal governments around here. Yeah, there's one there. So Abyssinia's feudal. That place is feudal. There's kind of a few little bits in the middle of Africa there. So there's a big chunk of tribal land and clan stuff over there. I mean, yeah, we sort of on our own a little bit with clan. There's a bit of clan territory down here and a bit across there. Now, in terms of expansion, in terms of extra land that we would like, would it not make sense to try and take this land here? Because it's clan territory and we can make use of this. We don't have to spend huge amounts of money on converting this over to sort of a government type that we can use. So if we took all this, it's all tribal and we can't do much with it. Whereas this is clan territory. Okay. Would this chappie... I don't think he would. I think he really hates us. He wants the lovely people Emirate. Oh, hang on. Kingdom titles. Ah, yes. Our little duchy, our Emirate over there, is de jure part of his lands, part of his kingdom. So he probably does have an actual sort of, casus belli, whatever it's pronounced, to actually come and attack us. Ah, that's not good. That's not good, because he brings with him 5,500 people. That's quite a lot of people. That's a scary amount of people. And if he did want to take our lands from us, he could do so very, very easily. Okay, right, we do need an alliance then. We need to get this sorted. Yeah, I think... Can we take you on? Like, if we were going to have a fight with you, could we declare war on you? We can't conquer a duchy. Ah, right, hang on. Is he the same religion as us? Yes, so we can't do a holy war on him. So that's why we can't conquer his duchy with the holy war thing. And yeah, we need to be illustrious. How near are we to illustrious? We're about halfway there. If I'm being completely frank, I don't think Emira Samira will get to that point. But, I mean, yeah, we can live in hope. And hopefully she will as well. I think at some point we might want to go and take this. Because that's land that we can use immediately. And that's going to give us levies and troops and gold and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be really useful. Not right now, however. Not right now. Okay, alliance. Over here. I mean, do we try and get you? Do we want to marry the son? Would that secure an alliance? No, I don't think we can do that. I think we can do the marriage with you. So Smiley and you. So chance of children medium. Okay, that's a surprise. He will accept because he wants an alliance and he likes us. And he's terrified of us, apparently. Are we scary again now? I think we've become scary. Okay, yep, that's fine. I think that's what we do. So Smiley has come back to court for a bit. She's hung out. We've spent some quality time together, some mother and daughter time. But yeah, just to try and protect the realm that Samira has worked so hard to put together. Yeah, Smiley's got to go over there and do a little bit of marrying for alliance's sake. So, yeah, okay. I assume matrimony isn't going to work. No, absolutely not. Right, so can we please at least secure one alliance? That would be super helpful. There we go. Right, so we have at least a friend in the world, which is quite nice. That's very good. And then, yeah, I don't know what to do with Hugs. Not quite sure what we do with Hugs. Oh, and already we've been dragged into a fight. Of course, we have a holy war for the Emirate of Medina. Okay, remind me, whereabouts is that? It's... oh, it's an Emirate, it's a duchy. You're trying to claim the entire duchy. Oh, crikeys, yes, okay, fine. I mean, I feel like we've sort of been conned a little bit there. Yeah, okay, fine, we'll bring some people over. Please hold the line. Yeah, we can take them on. We can take them on. Let's raise our armies. There we go. Get some fighty people ready. Right, 1,219 brave Delac warriors are ready to come over here now. How are we doing with the whole fighting thing? So nothing's happened at all. Nothing has happened at all. Okay, so we've got you. You're the leader. So you've only got 1,500 troops in defence, whereas we've got 3,000 now. Okay, so the numbers are very much in our favour. There's a chap there with seemingly no... I'm not going to click it because I've not found the decency mugs. The decency mugs are somewhere over there in a cupboard on a shelf, I think. This chap here appears to be wearing no clothes. So I'm not going to click on him because there's going to be inappropriateness and I'll have to go and dig the decency mugs out. So, okay, right, we won't click on you unless we do it by accident or whatever. Right, so we want to get to these places here. So how about we make our way over there and we just start sieging these places down because we're very good at that. So if we get our troops together, and is it our husband leading? Yes, it is. He's very, very good. If we just go straight there, I don't think we're going to take any attrition or anything. Nope, that's absolutely fine. So wander sort of past Mecca and then go over here and siege that down. That's going to be very good. And I think we should be okay at doing that. We should be right in terms of speed of sieging because we are quite quick now. We've got our proper kind of siege weapons. So we should be okay. So here we go. Wander through, wander around, wander along there. Everybody else seems to have cleared off over in that direction. They're going for your capital, I think. No, they've decided against that. They're going to go and stand in the desert. What are you doing? Why are you standing there? The Sheikhdom of Massawa gain conversion fervour for 5 years. Levy size plus 25%. Okay, that's very welcome. Right, they're having a bit of a fight. Paying for war. I mean, we're okay. We have got a little bit of money. Wars are expensive. With my treasury rapidly emptying... I mean, that's getting a little bit over the top about that, but okay. I need to think about how I will pay to keep my soldiers on the field of battle. Okay, so what options do we have? Okay, so what can we do? We can try to raise additional taxes from the peasants. Okay, that sounds like a terrible idea. Collecting war taxes. So holding taxes goes up by 15%. But development growth comes down by 5 a month. That's terrible. That's not what Samira would do. And popular opinion comes down as well. That's an awful idea. Cut non-essential military expenditures. So we get some stewardship lifestyle experience. That's quite nice. 38% chance that we improve the efficiency of the military. So army gold maintenance goes down by 20%. That's quite nice. Or there's a 61% chance that we accidentally cut critical military expenses and we undersupply our army. So we do get a bit of a saving on the army gold maintenance. Oh, but look at that. Friendly fatal casualties goes up. Enemy fatal casualties goes down. That's terrible. Or things will work out in the end. They always do. I mean, I don't know what she do. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we'll try and cut non-essential military expenditures. I'm just thinking because she is diligent. She'd want to do something. And that one there, we do gain some stress because we're diligent. So I don't think she would sit about and do nothing. She would want to try and at least help. I think she'd try to cut non-essential military expenditures. Although we don't have much of a chance of success with that, which is unfortunate. Do you know what? We'll go for that. It's fine. If we undersupply our armies, that's okay. They're only fighting over here anyway. Hopefully we don't have to fight for ourselves sort of thing. So it should be okay. Here we go. 38% chance of this being good. Can we get efficiently supplied armies? And yes. Yes, we did. Okay, that's wonderful. That's worked out fabulously well. And this place is being sieged down as well, which is all very good. Just a handful of days left, which is very nice. Okay, right. That is complete. So we've controlled that place. And now I think, yeah, let's move over to there, because it's next door. And that's their capital as well. So if we take that, that should be pretty good. Right, hang on. We're bringing siege equipment. We're bringing many, many rock lobbing things. So 8 months. That is going to take quite some time. A notable guest has arrived. Okay. Who are you? You would make a notable commander, apparently. Oh, yeah, you are quite good. Rough terrain expert, desert warrior. Oh, and you're a poet as well. You could do some poetry in the court for us. However, if we were to recruit 120 money, nope. No. We don't have anywhere near that amount of money. And it's going to take us forever to save that amount of money. So it's nice you've popped by, but I'm afraid it's a no from us. You will not be coming to the judges' houses or whatever. However, we have got our final perk. We got the trait Administrator. Okay, there we go. We've got Administrator. That is very good indeed. So, yeah, we should see a tiny, tiny bit more money coming in from the stewardship boost there, which is all very good. And now I think what we do is, although I feel this might be a little bit late, we'll move over to the learning sort of lifestyle and we'll go down medicine focus to give ourselves a tiny, tiny health boost. But I don't think it's going to make too much difference. But okay, there we go. See what happens with that. Right, clear that thing because that's a bit pointless. Okay, let's see this siege done. Let's get this out of the way. So 5 months, 4 months, it's ticking down. The siege progress is 2 a day. That's absolutely going great guns. Oh, a sensual proposal. Oh dear, right, okay. Yusef here, he sent us a dead fox and now he's kind of stalking us in a sort of creepy fashion. Yeah, I tire of these games. Leave me alone, all of you. I am reclusive, I'm shy, I'm melancholic, I want you to go away, leave me alone forever, thank you so much. Right, okay, let's get this place done, just siege it down, not many months left, and then I think, it depends who we get. If we get some good prisoners, then that might actually end this conflict, which would be good, because then we can stand our armies down and get the full money back. So here we go. No, up to 73%. Okay, fine, on to the next. I don't think their armies are doing anything. They're over here sieging down this place, but I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference. I don't think that's going to impact the war score too much. Let's have a look. It goes from 73. Oh, hello. Who are you? There's some random person. Who are you? A vassal in the kingdom of Abyssinia. Okay, you're not too far away from us. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Move that out of the way. Oh no, so you're not too far away. You're a direct neighbour. Oh, hello, neighbour. You really, really don't like us. I have studied the Arabic language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using the Arabic script, a letter of friendship from a speaker of Ethiopic. I wish for our future diplomatic dealings to benefit us both greatly. He has learned Arabic. Impressive. Send my regards. Or, his vain attempt at gaining glory is laughable. I don't think we'd laugh. I think we'd be quite impressed. Because we struggle to do languages, so I think we would be impressed. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just be nice. Let's be sort of polite about that. And they're going to take that. 73. It didn't even make any difference. Oh no, hang on, they've not taken it. They've not taken it because I think at the very last second, our side, the good guys came in and stopped them from sieging it down. That's got to have been close. That's got to have been close. Deft diplomacy. My Chancellor, Saim, has worked hard to convince our neighbouring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Gerard Hamfer of Danakil is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon him as I please. Okay. Our truce with him ends. Hang on. What I want to do is I want to get this done first. Let's sort this out. Yusef has been swayed. That's very good. I mean, maybe that's why he thinks we like him, because we're trying to sway him. I just don't want him to not like us, so he might get a bit stabby or whatever. Okay, a commoner of Kurdish heritage has been accosted in the streets of Dalat Kabir over some minor offence. By making a statement in defence, I could perhaps convince my Faris Yusef, the equally Kurdish, of my good character, but I might risk alienating my Bedouin peers. No, it's alright. The Kurds are good people. That's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I remember this one from when we played it last time. Bleeding out. I'm inspecting the barracks infirmary when a severely injured soldier is brought in. He's losing too much blood. Where is the physician? Farhad is nowhere to be found. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this man's only hope. Suddenly, as if she stepped out of thin air, my daughter-in-law Mariam is at my side. She rolls up her sleeves and looks at me. Okay, so thinking about it, I mean, we're shy and reclusive, but we're also not daft. We know that we need to save this person's life. So this poor chappie, he does look a little bit ill. He looks slightly, he looks a little bit horrified at something. I don't know what he's looking at. So hand me the tourniquet. So 80% chance that I become friends with my daughter-in-law, which is quite nice. 50 learning lifestyle. And he joins our court, and we get a strong hook on this chap. We're getting this because we're on the medicine focus thing, aren't we? That's why. We could tell her to go away. So step back. This is my patient. She loses opinion of us, and then we have a 70% chance of saving him, or let him bleed, and he goes away. I think we'd know that we need some help. I don't think we're daft, and it's only one person, and it is our daughter-in-law who's our spy master, and we get on okay. So I think we'd have her try to help. So here we go. Hand me the tourniquet. Come on, we can do this. 80% chance that we save this chappie. And our patient screams and thrashes. Even though 3 grown men weigh him down, every step of the way is a battle. We work frantically, shouting orders over the chaos, but it is hopeless. The man only grows weaker, his lifeblood gushing out over our fingers. Oh no! It didn't go well. We did everything we could, Samira, Mariam says with a heavy sigh as they carry off the body. That man was doomed long before we set eyes on him. Okay, you're right, thank you, or I don't need your pity. Again, we're not horrible. We'd say, do you know what? Yeah, you're right. Was he good? Not over. However, he does have severely injured. Oh yeah, he was very fighty. Oh, it would have been good to have him on board to do the fighting. He was a legendary blade master. And we had an 80% chance to save him, and we did not. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Mariam. It's okay. At least we tried. At least we gave it a very good go. Somebody's joined the war, and there we go. I believe the war is done. Was that the defender? Were we attacking a 3-year-old child? I feel a little bit mean. Okay, there we go. We got 200 prestige. So be it. Thank you so much. That's pushing us toward illustrious. Yep, okay, what are our things up here? Wars, hugs, Emirate, and few knights. Okay, yep, that's fine. Right, stand the troops down. All of you come back home and come back to the lovely islands of Dalat and just enjoy some downtime. Oh no, one of our councillors has died. Talk to kin. Were you the marshal? Oh, botherations. Right. Okay, Yusef. Yusef can go in. You can be a marshal. You're okay at that. You've got 15. You're not too bad at all. How are we doing in sorting out the control over here? The control of this place is creeping up so slowly. I mean, over here, control is 6. So that's quite terrible. Oh, look. It's generating the tiniest amount of tax. It's generating 0.01 tax. Well done, Emira Samira. And over here, 0.64. It's actually generating something. And some levies as well. Okay, so yeah, giving it to other people means that they can, I don't know, do something. Do some magic to it. And at least make it operate a little bit. It's still a tribal holding, so it's not brilliant, but it's at least doing something for us. Okay, that's very good. I mean, yeah, we could do with getting control up of both these places. It is going up so very painfully slowly. It'd be really good if we could increase it, but never mind. I mean, I think maybe if that place converts, that's going to help a bit with the whole popular opinion thing. Because, yeah, they don't like us due to faith and culture, and they've got unsafe highways as well. So, yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But, okay, never mind. Right, and we replace the councillor. That's all very good. We have a marshal in place, which is splendid. Right, okay, let's tick time on and see if we can't get enough money to get ourselves some nice monasteries over here. I think that'll be a very good goal. Although, hang on a second. We can build a duchy building. Because, ooh... Okay, we could build a duchy building if we had 3 times the amount of money that we have now, which we clearly do not. Okay, right. Maybe we'll put that on hold. Put that idea on ice for now, I think, because, yeah, we could build a duchy building if we had the money to do so. But, yeah, we're a little bit off that money right now, but never mind. But, yeah, we could, at some point, we could think about getting the monasteries in, because we have got ourselves a kind of mosque set up over there, so we could get some religious buildings to go with it. That would make perfect sense. Yeah, okay, right, move time on nice and quick. Let's see what happens. Just having a quick check of our troublesome neighbour Gerard Hanfear over here, and yeah, he's topped his troops back up. He's got up to 2,800 troops, which is not ideal. I did think, maybe we could go and have a fight with him. But no, we'd be quite reliant on our allies, and we've only got one ally. So, yeah, we might be a little bit outnumbered with that. That is somewhat unfortunate. In fact, he's got an awful lot of allies. He's got lots of buddies on board. So I don't think we're going to be attacking him anytime soon, which is a little bit of a shame. What's your health like? Oh, you're ailing. You're not very well. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so possibly he might die, and that might stop his allies being his allies when the next person takes over. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on it. The comfort of a friend. There are a few things I enjoy more than Bernard's company. I do like that. I like the fact that we are friends with our son and heir, and we're relying on him for quite a lot of stuff now. His company on my walk through the countryside truly eased my troubled mind, even though I was the one who had to take initiative for the activity. After this short break, I felt more at ease than I had in a long time. I'm lucky to have a friend like Bernard, aren't we all? We should all have a friend like Bernard. Okay, a nice little break. 28 stress. That's very good. We've gone back under the kind of 100 threshold. We're no longer as stressed out. Okay, that's got to be good for our health. I imagine that's got to be quite good for our health overall. Okay, wonderful stuff. My skilled husband. Yeah, you are quite good. You're very skilled at doing the fighting, husband of ours. My husband, Emirate, has proven himself highly capable, especially in martial matters. There are some projects I would like to undertake in the Sheikhdom of Bur, my liege. With your blessing, of course. Okay. He wants to do some stuff down in one of his own lands. I mean, that's fine. You sort that out. That's why I gave them to you. So take the reins. Okay, so encouraged improvements. Development growth goes up. Okay, he gains opinion of us. And yeah, we spend a tiny, tiny bit of prestige. Or vassals shouldn't be taking such liberties. Oh no, we're fine. Yeah, you crack on with that. That's okay. You're capable of doing it. It's all good. So yeah, you go and do that. So over here, what is the development of this place? 12. Okay, it's not great, but it's creeping up a tiny, tiny bit because of that kind of encouraged improvements thing. Okay, Yusuf likes us quite a lot. We don't need to do that anymore. Is there anybody around the place that we possibly might want to go and impress? What about our ally fellow over here? No, you really like us. You're plus 100 because we helped you out with a bit of a fight. I don't know who else. Who else would we like to go and be friendly with? Let's have a look. Is there anybody in the court that doesn't overly like us? Scroll down the list. I mean, we seem to be relatively popular. Let's go and be friends with our granddaughter. Seems a little bit weird. Yeah, okay. You, hang on. Whose granddaughter are you? You're Smiley's daughter. Oh, okay. Right, hang on. Yeah, we'll. Oh, we can't. Can we sway you? No, because you're a child. We can't sway you because you're a child. Makes perfect sense. Okay. I mean, do we just sway the spy master a bit more? Just to make sure that she really, really likes us? There we go. We'll do that. It won't do any harm, I don't think. And we're not doing anything else with that kind of sway scheme. So we might as well be using it for something. An unexpected visit. With my mind set on a relaxing evening, I'm heading for my husband Arif's chambers with some violet sharba and a chess set. I don't know what violet sharba is. I'm going to say it's like a type of tea or something. Why not? That'll do. Without knocking, I push his door open. Emirate is seated by his desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, he jumps out of his skin. He quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into his pocket and turns toward me with an uneasy look upon his face. Okay, right, so I remember this one. So yeah, we can either say, show me what you're writing, come back later and be a bit sneaky, or respect his privacy. I think, because we are shy and reclusive, we wouldn't interfere. We just sort of go, do you know what? It's fine. We trust you. We like you. It's fine. Whatever you're doing, I'm not so bothered. I've seen many things in my long old life. I'm not fussed. We shall respect his privacy. I mean, maybe he's organising a massive party for us. I have no idea. He might be doing something nefarious, but I mean, we're getting on a bit now. We're getting on a bit, and we're not so bothered. If he's doing something nefarious, then as long as it doesn't kind of damage the realm itself, then it's fine. You just crack on. Oh my goodness me. Right, here we go. Now, husband of ours. Not too long ago, I was saying, do you know what? I'm not bothered if you're doing something nefarious because I'm old and I've seen many things and I'm a bit tired of it all. There are some things, however, that might possibly be a little bit kind of extremely naughty, and you might have just done one of these things. So yeah, I recognise the anxious look on my servant's face. She is here to bring me bad news. My lady, you must come quickly. Your husband, Emira was just seen leaving the chambers of your daughter Hugs. Oh, Hugs, have you been living up to your name once again? Have you been giving out many, many hugs? Yeah. Okay, right. So he has been seen in Hugs's chambers. Now, I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, there you go. You expose Hugs' lovely people's lover secret. Oh, dearie me. Hang on. I mean, they are certainly closer in age. This can mean only one thing. Okay, right. So, my husband has had an affair with my daughter. Okay, right, this is certainly complicated. How could Emira share his bed with another? With my daughter? Maybe you should point that out. How could he betray me like this? Perhaps I will never know his reasons, but there seems to be no doubt about his guilt. He does look like a child who's just been found, eating chocolate out of the chocolate drawer when they shouldn't have been. Okay, break it off or there will be consequences. We basically tell them off. And it might work, it might not. Okay, ooh. If he refuses to end the affair, we throw him into prison. Right, okay. My love, I beg of you, let this folly end. We can try and be all sort of melodramatic about it, or I need time to think. I could consider divorcing Emira, giving him a taste of his own medicine, or forgiving him. I think we'd be really cross with him. We'd be furious, but we kind of understand, because they're closer in age than we are to him. I think I need time to think, because it is our daughter and she's done a terrible thing, but we love our children. We've lost one of them and we're all heartbroken about it. Our family's kind of collapsed a bit, so I need time to think. And oh no, Hugs has become our rival. Oh, Hugs, we don't want to become a rival with you. No, if I click the right one, it might help. Mariam is not swayed. Can we not become your rival? Can we try and not be a rival? Grant a pardon. You consider Hugs to be a criminal, slept with my spouse, allowing you to imprison them at any time without gaining tyranny. If you prefer they remain free, you can choose to pardon them. I think, because she's our daughter and we're very sort of family focused and, we're on the way out. We want to, if we do part this world, we don't want to leave any kind of grievances with our kids or anything. We'll grant Hugs a pardon. Yeah, absolutely. Concedes her imprisonment reason. And she likes us again for that. Hooray! Oh my goodness me. Right, Hugs, can you just stop? Can you just stop that for a bit? My word. Just go and have a lie down. Go and read a nice book or have a cup of tea or something. Good Lord. Okay, we have a new perk available and I think that place has been converted. So Masawa is now a Shari. Okay, that's really good. They still don't like us over there. Cultural acceptance is down, upset over conversion. Okay, right. So they're not overly happy with everything over there, but at least they are now the same religion as us. And that means that faction has been abolished, which is good. Oh, look at that. Popular resistance to conversion appeared mere days before that was completed. That's a bit unfortunate. That's going to last for 5 years. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so there we go. That's been converted over. Control of here is... Oh, that's generating almost 1 money. That's wonderful. That's very good. And 500 levies. We're getting some good troops out of this as well now. Okay, good job. I imagine that's because of a reef over there. Naughty boy. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And what perk do we have? Let's go down... I mean, we've got medicine focus. I think we're too late in the day to get anatomical studies. Maybe we go down the route of religion. Maybe in our kind of later years we turn down a more sort of religious route. Let's do that, actually. I think that's what she might do. She might focus more on sort of, the higher powers and such like. Yeah, let's go for faithful, shall we? I mean, really, we should have gone to theology focus for that, but never mind. Yeah, we'll go to faithful. So same faith opinion, up by 5. I mean, it's not going to change the world, but it's no bad thing. Oh, crikey, Hugs is causing more problems. We spent a massive pile of renown on bringing you back because we thought it'd be nice for you to be reunited with your mum, and you're causing all sorts of problems. Oh my goodness. Hugs' cold-heartedness has always bothered me, but recently it's been getting on my nerves more than ever. I want to get back at her for this behaviour, but what form should my reprisal take? I kind of don't think we do any of this, but okay. Spread scandalous rumours which will plague her for years. Write a witty poem mocking all of her many failings. Or call out her uncouth behaviour direct to her face. Okay, we wouldn't do that because we're shy and reclusive. I think we'd write a poem because that means we don't have to speak to people. We can just write the poem and just put it out there, and we can post it on an anonymous forum and people can enjoy it. Yeah, okay, write a witty poem. So 23% chance it's so popular it gets copied, 46% chance it's in bad taste, 29% chance people think the poem is poorly written and in bad taste. I am exposed as the author of the poem. Do you know what? We'll give it a go. Did that work? How did the poem writing go? Are we good at writing the poems? Poem rejected. Okay. It's not been found out. So it didn't work, but nobody knew that I wrote a terrible poem about my troublesome pain in the bottom daughter. Okay, yep, fine, there we go. Never mind, we're bad at poetry. Now this is quite good news. So it looks like the kind of negative building modifier thing has gone over here in Delac. So I think with our 204 money, I think we invest in the monasteries that we were going to get in anyway. So that means that they generate a tiny bit more tax, which is quite nice. Control growth goes up a tiny amount, which is sort of okay if we need it. And because we're the holder of that holding, and I think we always will be, it's going to give us plus 0.1 piety per month, which is better than nothing. Yeah, okay, we'll have that, and it's 112 rather than 140 something, and it's going to be finished in 12 months. That's very, very good. I mean, can we upgrade this? We can upgrade it. Oh, no, we can't. We need the manorialism innovation. Okay. Can we upgrade any of the other things? Like, could we upgrade, say, mud brick towers? Could we upgrade that? Are we allowed to do that? Yeah, we could. We could if we wanted to. Okay, right. That's quite interesting. So maybe now we focus on doing upgrades to our existing buildings over in Delac Kabir, as well as trying to get that final slot done over there. And I think what we might do is we might go for the whole desert kind of agriculture for that over there. That would make sense. My daughter Hugs has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Lovely People dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. Okay, right. Okay, what do we call you? Let's give you a name, grandson. Let's call you Nice Sit Down, because a nice sit down is very lovely indeed. If you've had a long, hard day, you've been on your feet for ages, you can have a nice sit down. Oh, it's very lovely indeed. So that seems quite good. So there you go. We shall call you Nice Sit Down, Lovely People. Splendid stuff. Now, who was the father of that child? So Hugs. There's Nice Sit Down. Okay, we don't know who Dad was. We're not entirely sure who Dad was with that. I'm just thinking, is it our husband, possibly? I don't... Hang on. He's quick. So Nice Sit Down is quick. Is our husband also quick? Oh, dear. Okay, right. That might cause some issues later on if that is discovered. That might cause some problems. Okay, this is intriguing. We've got a little bit of a kind of weird family dynamic going on, but okay, fine. I'm sure it'll resolve itself at some point, possibly. Okay, Farhad has gained the trait Novice Physician. Okay, that's very good because he is our court physician and now he can do it properly. Okay, that's very good. And you are... you're the king of Abyssinia and you've been slighted by somebody. Your husband, Emira Reef, has insulted me gravely. He had the audacity to name me a spineless knave in front of my court. I demand satisfaction for this slight. Whatever it takes to make this well again, we give you a bit of money. Arif will plead for your forgiveness publicly. Good one, Arif. No, wouldn't do that. I think possibly we would still be a little bit cross with our husband. I know we kind of said you've been a bit naughty, but I think... Oh, hang on. Are you fighting? You're dealing with peasants. Why didn't you ask for help? I could have come in and dealt with them, you wally. Okay. I'd rather keep the realms safe. Okay, hang on, I can't move that. Yeah, I think either we can make him pay. It's only 15 money, isn't it? And that would just go away. Whatever it takes to make it go well again. And he is one of our vassals. We're quite a forgiving person. We've seen many things. I mean, we're infirm and melancholic and reclusive. We're too sort of distracted to care, really, I think now. Do you know what? That's fine. We'll pay 15 money and you can all like us a bit. There we go. Would you like us to help you? Would you like us to join in your fighting? Because I don't mind joining it. Offer to join your war. Oh, we'd gain some stress because we're shy. Okay, we're not going to do that then. I think we would, though. Hang on. Could we seclude ourselves away? 150 stress to go and hide not stress, 150 prestige to go and hide away. Yep, okay. I shut the door behind me, take one step into the quiet room, I breathe in deeply and out. I give the servants order not to let anyone disturb me no matter what happens. As my shoulders relax, I know this is exactly what I needed. Okay, truly at peace, we lose 14 stress. That's not as much as I thought it might be, but okay. And now, can we go and join in? I know that was a little bit of a bodge, so we could go and help out with this fight, but I kind of feel like we would help out. I don't think we'd just leave him on his own to deal with this war. I don't want him to lose the lands, because they're our lands. So, yeah, can we go and help out, even though you've been very, very naughty, and we're a little bit cross with you? We're doing this for the kind of, the defence of the realm, if you like. So let's go and join in the fight. Let's raise the armies and let's go and stomp on the rebel-y people. Here we go. Hello. We're coming in to do some fighting. I think that's his troops. Yeah, just pop round the corner and go into this one. I think we can do some killity kill. I have no doubt we'll be fine with this. Oh, crikeys. Okay, yeah, their commander is really good. If we capture him, can we hire him, please? Because he is very, very good. Okay, so there, just kind of, hang on. Oh, the war's done. Yeah, the war's finished. I was a bit, what's going on? The war's finished. Hang on, can we stand down again now, please? You can just end that war. Just, okay, enforce demand. Oh, we can't enforce the demands because it's not us. Yay, there we go. Right. Oh, yeah, we can't, because we didn't capture him. That's a shame. Have we got any prisoners? Oh, no, what if we've got prisoners? Oh, we haven't got any prisoners. Okay, I have a terrible thought that we might have had some prisoners just sort of lurking around. Okay, right, that's fine. This is all good. And Yusef has died of old age. Okay. We're going through marshals at a great rate. Oh, my goodness me. Right, hang on a minute. We've got nobody in court anymore. We have a guest. Which are you around? You're visiting the court. Okay, does that mean you're sticking around in the court? Because if you are, can we arrange a marriage to somebody who's really good at doing the fighting? No, we can't. We can't arrange it with you. Okay, never mind. Okay, you've already got you've got a husband. Hugs. Oh no, we might want to send you away to marry you for an alliance. Okay, we're struggling here quite a bit. We are very much struggling. We don't have many people in the court at all, in fact. Well, we have got her. Could we recruit her to the court? 55 money, and I don't think we do it because we're shy. Oh, no. This is terrible. Okay, right. Who else do we have? We've got... Right, Bernard, how good are you at fighting? You're awful at fighting. Okay. Right, oh yeah, there you are, Bernard. You're just there. This is not good. We don't have... Oh, hang on a minute. If we appoint a marshal, we've got a job vacancy somewhere else. We can look, if we reassign Bernard, who is going to go and become the steward? Oh, this is awful. Right, we haven't got a marshal anymore. We can't do marshalling. Right. Good. Well, there we go. That's brilliant. Yeah, there we go. We've got nobody leading our armed forces right now. That's marvellous stuff. Oh my goodness me, this is not going to end, is it? My husband, Emirate, is once again absent from our chambers as night falls. He has been distant lately, lost in thought and rarely seen at court. Am I not to his satisfaction? Is he simply busy? Or could he be warming someone else's bed? I mean, the chances are quite high. Do you have another? So we ask him. I don't think we'd do that. Reclusive and shy. His every move will be watched. So we could start doing a find secrets task. Oh, that could be quite fun. Or I would never disrespect the sanctity of our marriage. I mean, I think he would never disrespect it. No, we know he's done that already. He's done that already with our own daughter. So that's nonsense. We know he would do that. Maybe we would get somebody else to go and watch his every move. That could be quite intriguing, couldn't it? Just make sure that he is being sort of watched and such like. But there we go. Right, okay, let's move time on, see what happens. And the prayer halls have been constructed. So now we're earning 4.2 money every month. That's wonderful. That is ticking up very nicely. Right, what can we do with upgrading stuff here? Right, Farhad has died. Now, I think he gets replaced, doesn't he? Okay, so we've got Cora. Okay, you're quite clever. Would you like to be a doctor? I'm sure you would. Hang on a minute. There's a position waiting for you. You're poor at it, but do you know what? You're probably better than everybody else. So yeah, we'll appoint you. There you go. Welcome to your new job. Can we upgrade any of these things? Like, for example, the crop fields. Could we go to level 2 with these? So we could if we had the money. Okay, fine. So farms and fields, that gives us a huge, great big pile more money. And holding taxes up by 1%, better than nothing. Small harbour, up to level 2 is a tiny bit of tax, but development growth up loads. Barracks is an extra 100 soldiers, and the watchtowers, yeah, not overly important, I don't think. Or we could save up for a duchy building. 255 monies for a grand fancy pants building. I think that's what we might do. I think we'll save up for that. I mean, if we survive that long, if we actually get to the point where we have an extra 100 money from now, which will be in about, what, a couple of years possibly, I think that will be probably Emira Samira's final contribution to the good people of Delac and, you know, the lovely people dynasty and the lovely people sort of duchy over here, the lovely people Emirate. I think that's what she would do. I think she would try and save up and, again, sort of work on you know, making things better and improving things, and she's working on development and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's what we will do. But you know what? We will do all that kind of stuff next time out. We will finish up for now. I am very, very surprised that Emira Samira, with a fantastic name, is still here. I love the fact that she's called Emira Samira. I think it's wonderful. It just sounds really good. It's very sort of lyrically pleasing when you say Emira Samira. So well done. I mean, in the future, when, you know, your name is read in history books, it'll raise a smile, I think, in the sort of the future of the world. So, you know, people can read about you and go, oh, Emira Samira, that sounds nice. That's all very lovely. It rolls off the tongue very well. But yeah, I think I'm surprised she's still alive. I thought she would have died many years ago, but no, she's made it to the grand old age of 70, which is fantastic. But there we go. Yeah, I am surprised. Well done, Emira Samira. Good job. Hats off to you. I'm not wearing a hat, but I did a pretend tip of a hat, even though I'm not wearing one. But there we go. So, yeah, well done on staying alive. So, yeah, we'll finish up for now. Come back next time. And then, I mean, now I don't know. Will she continue for another few years? I'm not entirely sure. Will she depart the world next time? Will she carry on? Will we get the duchy building constructed? Next time, do we do a little bit of expansion, possibly down in this direction? Maybe try and take Gerard Hanfear on. Has he got any allies? Yes, he has, unfortunately. Maybe we look at going down here. Maybe we look at taking out this person because he is a little bit weak right now. If we were to declare war on him and bring our allies in, we could definitely do that. So we could possibly get a county, get in on this bit and start trying to work our way through there. So yeah, plenty of options next time, as well as trying to get some people into our court, because our court is woefully empty and we don't have any fighty people right now, which is a little bit of an issue. So there we go. We'll try and sort that out as well. Maybe bring in a few sort of fighty people as well. And Rainbow can get married. Oh, okay. And Hugs can get married as well. We might marry Hugs away next time because she's been quite naughty and she is our rival apparently. So, yeah, we might do that as well next time. But yes, we'll see what happens when we come back. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien staan in brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.